Attack on Titan the final season part 2 had some amazing moments, so what's the greatest moment of part 2?
Shut up and sit down.
Yo, what's good? It's the boy Reviews and heavy spoilers for Attack on Titan the final season part 2. You have been warned. What a season this was, with action, adventure, high tense drama, shocking twists and reveals, great animation and voice acting. So without further ado, here is my top 20 greatest moments of Attack on Titan the final season part 2. Number 20, Annie's backstory. After Annie breaks from the crystal and she reunites with Hitch, she sort of opens up about her past and her relationship with her father, seeing how she was just this orphan who was abandoned by her mother. Then this Eldian Marleyan dude comes over and he's like, "Hey little baby, I'm gonna make a man out of you." And boy did he, because wow. Some may consider this abuse, the way Annie's father treated her, but in Annie's father's eyes, this was all just to toughen her up so that she can go out into the world and not be afraid of anything. And Annie's tearful promise that she's going to return someday just absolutely wrapped that beautiful backstory in a beautiful, neat bow. Number 19, Grisha versus Frida. Now, we've seen a bit of this fight back in season 3, but with season 4 part 2 we get a little bit more of that action. This time the fight is a lot more gruesome, a lot more gritty, a lot more gore, and kind of scary at times. The way they animated Grisha's Titan in some scenes, he looked like a bloody demon. And also, this being the first and only 2D Titan versus Titan fight scene just made this whole moment just more worthwhile. Number 18, Eren's memory sequences. Now, just after Gabby blows this boy's head off to smithereens, we get these weird flashes of memories from the past and the present and the future. I love the live action eye of Eren just blinking and looking through these memories. I love the composition in some of these shots and sequences. I love the editing, the creepy music tone just playing in the background. Just so much more vibrant and engaging to watch than what we saw in the manga. Number 17, the Wonder Boy plays the Jaeger bomb for a fool. After we get this awesome reveal of Eren not being on Zeke's side, it's revealed to the audience that Zeke tricked Eren and was just seeing what his true intentions were. Just when we thought Eren had the upper hand, nope, the other Jaeger bomb has the upper hand. The only thing I didn't like about the scene was that there were one or two shots of Eren's face that just looked kinda odd. Connie shouts at Onyankopon. With all the drama surrounding Zeke and Eren and Yelena at this part of the story, we still get some great character interactions and development with some of the side characters, particularly Connie. Just all this inner frustration just bubbling up inside Connie, and he just can't take it anymore. He's frustrated with everything. Being betrayed by Annie, Reiner, Bertolt, King Flock, and Eren himself. Just the way that whole scene was drawn and the voice actor of Connie just screaming his head off just made for such a gorgeous looking scene with so much emotion. Eren loves Mikasa? In the final episode of the final season part 2, we had a pretty epic end of the episode, but we cannot forget this beautiful scene between Eren and Mikasa. Eren is just looking down at Ramsay and his family, tearing up, knowing what he's going to do in the future. He just wants to know, before he does all this crazy stuff in the future, what does the one girl who's been by his side truly think of the Jaeger bomb? This whole scene is possibly the closest we're going to get to a romantic scene in AOT. Number 14, Gabby saves Kaya. Now, after Kaya swore to kill Gabby with the knife back in part 1, Gabby sticks up for her girl, even though she said that she hates her. What a beautiful scene this was, and just the whole resolution after that moment of Gabby and Kaya finally talking and realizing that neither of them is truly good or truly bad. Just like my boy Nicholas says, they all have a devil inside of them. Number 13, the campfire sit down and beat down. Now, if you would have told me last year that the Marleys and the Paradise Island are gonna sit down, have soup together and just talk out their feelings, I'd be like, you're having a laugh, mate. You're off your rocker. But no. Just this beautiful moment of all these characters coming together and finally saying what they've been thinking deep down inside and just trying to find some sort of resolution and closure from certain dramatic moments from the past. Like Jean finally understanding why Marco died, and then him losing it at Reiner and him just smashing his face, and Gabby begging the stallion to help them stop the Jaeger bomb. Number 12, The Scouts versus the Titans barricades. After the Pure Titans were left roaming after Zeke gave the yell, the Scouts and some of the Jaegerists team up to take down all these Titans, and it made for such a beautiful and really epic scene of events of seeing Keith slicing the Titans to save the Jaegerists who beat the living daylights out of him, seeing Jean take command and lead the Scouts to take down the Titans, Armin killing Pixis and him just bidding farewell and showing respect to our drinking loving geezer, and just some of the ODM gear sequences and slashes with Mikasa going nuts and trying to save Louise, and just the beautiful music in the background. What a beautiful moment this was. Number 11, Ymira's backstory. Being abused by this rotten king, only seeing her as a tool, and honestly Ymir never really had a good life, like right from the beginning. Having her tongue removed, seeing her people get slaughtered and enslaved, what a life. And even though she protects the king not really caring about Ymir dying and being stuck in this eternal world just to build Titans, just to obey what the king commands. Damn. Number 10, Eren breaks his arms from the chain. After coming back from the future memories, Eren still is stuck in the chains, and him just trying to reach to Ymir, and my boy Yuki Kaji screaming his nut off, the facial expressions, the animation of his arms just twisting and turning, and then him just desperately running towards Ymir. What a dramatic sequence that was. Number 9, Eren and his marching band go boom boom boom. When Eren activated the rumbling and seen all those war titans for the first time ever just crumbling down, the very walls that protected all of humanity inside and outside the walls are the same walls that are going to come and destroy all of humanity. Just the way the clouds turn red and just seeing these beautiful CGI clouds of titans just rumbling the world. Damn. Number 8, Eren's speech to all Eldians. What a scene this was. The tense moment, just how ominous the music was playing in the background, Eren's voice just sounding so chilling, seeing everyone being drawn into this past realm. And I love how they added extra characters that weren't in the manga, and then it ending with Eren's new tie-in design at the end looking like a monster. Number 7, Eren's head gets blown off like a Beyblade. Just when Eren has just finally reached Zeke, he's just about to touch him, and out of the blue, Gabi just takes one shot at him and his head just goes spinning. Imagine having to wait an entire month just to find out if my boy is alive or dead. Poor manga readers. Number 6, we have Zeke turning everyone into pure titans. Just the moment of Colt begging to Zeke to not scream, you actually think that Zeke's not going to do it because he looked super shocked and pretty saddened by the fact that Falco has drunk his spinal fluid, seeing everyone who drank the wine turn into the Titans and Pixis drinking his last drink. It was both beautiful to watch and just so sad. Number 5, Eren talks to Ymir. After him breaking his arm off and touching Ymir and getting glimpses of her past, Eren announces he's going to destroy the world if Ymir lets him, telling her that she's not a slave, she's not a devil, she's just a person. Eren might honestly be the first person who's ever acknowledged Ymir as a human being and the first to comfortably embrace her in a non-threatening way, and just Ymir just not being able to hold back those tears and her just absolutely breaking down. What a great end to that scene. Number 4, Eren Shingeki no Kyojin attacks Marley. What a way to end the final season part 2. What a great cliffhanger that was. Seeing Eren's final attack Titan / founding Titan form looking like the devil he is, seeing the millions of Titans just loom over Marley, and just having that one flashback scene of him as a kid looking at his mom getting eaten by Dinah. Whether it's Titans or human beings, he will destroy every last enemy until nothing is left in his way. Number 3, the Alliance versus the Jaegerist. What a epic and just brutal action sequence that was. And just some of these action sequences were just possibly the best the final season has had to offer. My boy Flock commanding the Jaegerist to take down the Alliance, and him just being certain that he's the one to save all of Eldia, and Gabi shooting him at the end. Wow. Number 2, we got Grisha's breakdown. Now, after him killing the Rice family children and everyone in that family, he just can't take it. Him screaming and shouting in the air, the beautiful animation of him just flaring about, and the voice actor of Grisha possibly the best voice actor of all of AOT in my opinion. And then him embracing Zeke and him telling him that he was such a rotten dude, and then Zeke just tearing up. Before I talk about number 1, here are some honorable mentions. Eren and Historia's talk. Finally seeing Historia after God knows when, and it's been revealed that she and Floch were the only ones who knew about Eren and his marching band stomping the world. Grisha revealing the truth about the Shingeki no Kyojin. I love how this whole reveal was foreshadowed back in season 3 of the Owl telling Eren to protect Mikasa and Aimen, and us finally understanding why the Owl said that. And finally we have the one last good night of Eren, Armin, Mikasa, Jean, Sasha and Connie just getting drunk and just having the time of their lives. Eren looking at his friends, just having so much fun, but him realizing that it's going to be the last good night for him. Poor Eren. But at number 1 we have Eren manipulating Grisha. It being revealed that Grisha didn't actually want to kill the royal family, but Eren manipulated him into doing it, and just how intense and just creepy Eren was throughout this moment. The way he was drawn, the way he was talking to him, he almost looked like a completely different person, yet at the same time he's the exact same person. And again, that shot of Eren kissing Historia's hand, and yet it being revealed that he saw all this back in season 3. I mean, how does a dude keep a secret like that for 4 years without going mad? But that is my top 20 greatest moments from Attack on Titan the final season part 2. Tell me in the comments down below what you guys thought of this list. Did you like it? Did you hate it? What is your favorite moment of AOT season 4 part 2 and your least favorite moment? Tell me. Like this video, subscribe for more Attack on Titan reactions, reviews, comparisons, breakdowns, rankings and more. But thank you for watching, and as always, Boarded Reviews signing out.